What the Bengatis, the Andanis, and the MR groups are doing in Dubai is what we are going to do here at Sujimoto. For the first time in history of this nation, we are building something that is truly extraordinary, something that has never been seen before in the history of this nation. What the Bengatis, the Andanis, and the MR groups are doing in Dubai is what we are going to do here at Sujimoto. For the first time in history of this nation, we are building something that is truly extraordinary, something that has never been seen before in the history of this nation. The Leonardo is more than just a project. It is a testament of the countless sleepless nights and sweat by the entire team of Sujimoto. We meticulously pierced out every detail, dotted every I, and crossed all T's to ensure that what we are creating will challenge the current definition of what everybody calls luxury. And this is not just for Nigeria, but the entire African continent. The Leonardo is inspired by the iconic artist Leonardo da Vinci, a man who was the god in the 16th century when it comes to arts and sculptures. What we have done at Sujimoto is that we have studied Leonardo da Vinci and wanted to understand what made him an icon, what is the extraordinary thing about him, what is his lifestyle about, what inspires him when he's designing. Armed with all this knowledge, our architects have done everything to design the Leonardo. We have designed the Leonardo to replicate the pinnacle of art and brought 16th century art with modern day luxury. From the unique shape of the building to the originality portrayed in Leonardo's work, the entirety of this project is a moving machine where every resident will have access to anything and everything within 1 minute, eventually creating an improved living experience with better functionalities and features, things that you can find in top-notch condominiums and residences in the world. The Leonardo Waterfront Condominium will be unarguably the best residential building, not just in Nigeria, but we will compete with global best. For the very first time ever in Nigeria, and for the first time in Africa, we will be collaborating with Fendi to design an interactive lobby of approximately 700 square meters where residents and customers can interact in a 7-star experience. The Leonardo will also house a virtual golf area, a mini mart where everything you need is at your disposal, a 48-seater IMAX cinema with our 120-inch screen, and not just one, not two, but 3 international restaurants. When you have children, children would find heaven at the Leonardo because this building has been designed with the youngsters at heart. Within its wall, we have created a kid arcade room, a playground, a children playground, a dedicated children's swimming pool, not a pond, as well as a crèche where we raise future leaders manned by governesses, not nanny. I am not bragging, but the Leonardo will be the best building not only in Nigeria, but the entirety of Africa. Investors or homeowners don't need to go to New York or London to enjoy what you call luxury. Now, not tomorrow, you can enjoy the same luxury in Nigeria at the LeonardoBy Sujimoto building. Aside having a first-of-its-kind elevator that zips up to the penthouse in less than 10 seconds, this piece of architectural monument will feature a building management system where it is fully automated and you can control your lights, your curtains, your door, your TV, from a touch of a button from any part of the world. If you're in New York anyway, you can control your building from anywhere. Where else will you find this in Nigeria? Let me tell you, nowhere but at the Leonardo. In New York today, the size of an average 3-bedroom is about 100 square meters, which is about 1,000 feet. But here at Leonardo, about 3-bedroom at 300 square meters, that is the size of a penthouse in New York. Now, just imagine you getting all this now at the discounted price of $750,000 US. The 3-bedroom you'll be buying today at $750,000 will sell for $1.5 million during construction and $2.5 million upon completion. Just imagine, that is 300% ROI.
Take advantage of the 25% discount currently running now and own a piece of history today at the LeonardoBy Sujimoto. Remember, luxury waits for no man.
Forget every notion of luxury you've ever known. Own the Leonardo.